Alright, hey guys, welcome back. And there's a lot. I don't know what's wrong with my TikTok and my YouTube. I couldn't upload for past 3 weeks. I don't know why. And I tried as much as possible. I thought my suggestion was probably the network, and hopefully I should be able to upload. Okay. Yeah. I want to go straight to what we have for the last week of this is the first, second, third, fourth. Okay, so let's say this is the first week, second, third, fourth week. This is the last week of August, and I think this we should be having an NFP this week. Let's see an NFP this week. Okay, as first week of September. That's going to be first week of September. Okay, so what are the major news for this week? Okay, this week we'll be having new home sales. It's a critical news. And it is New Year session, which is on Monday. So probably we will probably have a lot to look out for on Tuesday to London. This is New York. Sorry, this is London stroke New York. Core durable goods, and we also have 3 p.m. New York consumer confidence. We have the manufacturing index also, and on Wednesday we have no news on USD. On Thursday we have unemployment claims and prelim GDP. Also falling into London, New York, volatility on Thursday should be expected. And on Friday, London, New York, core price index. Also, so this week we'll probably have news almost every day except from Wednesday. So let's go into the XY and let's see what the XY have for us. Okay, so this is the XY. As we all know, I marked out this line showing buyer's intents in this area. So we've been bullish. The last swing low has not been taken, but inside the swing we have a lot of reactions from sellers, buyers, but on a norm we are not supposed to break this zone to sell. So immediately we broke this zone to sell, price has shifted in direction, but presently we have respected this trend line, and we see what we have from this trend line. If Trump really wants price to go up, it depends on this trend line. And there's a lot going on as Friday news came out negative with Powell's speech. The XY dropped the law. I'm still very positive on the XY, but all the same, it's all good. We have this trend. Price is actually following the trend. So let's go into lower time frame and let's see what the trend is talking about. the lower low, lower high, weekly lower low, weekly lower high. In the past two videos I talked about price taking out all the sellers here, especially this evening star was not taken out because the low was not taken out, but this bearish engulfing was taken out. This bearish engulfing also was taken out. So price sweep all these guys, and I said when price sweep these guys, there's possibility that we will sell massively. And also, what do we have here? We've been creating sales, but this has been a strong sell because price pushed up, swept this high also, and a lot of seller came in to sell it. Wow, this is a lot of buys and sell, but at the end seller won the race and gave off an inverted pin bar. An inverted pin bar signifies that there is a lot of sellers in this game, so we should be looking for more sales on this. Okay, so let's go into the daily. If we are still looking for sales because we need to complete this lower low, how can we join the sell? So why price came to this lower low, how did price react? So this was the previous lower low, lower high, lower low. Price failed to continue the lower low here and switched to higher highs, came back and continued the higher high again and gave us a new higher low. Now price failed to continue the higher high here, which is this area, and what do we have? Price created a new lower low. Price came back on Friday to this area, and with that I already knew that the price for TXY on Friday will be negative, and I was targeting this low, and the news came in and flashed it all, and we saw some massive move on BTC, we saw some massive move on gold, we saw some massive move on pairs that are against the USD, which a lot of people make so much out of it, which was good. So what are we expecting this week? This area is a very sensitive area. And why is it? If you see from a monthly, you will realize that we are in a bullish trend line, but the market is trending structurally bearish. And now on a daily, market can shift to a sell setup. On a weekly, we are on a sell setup. Yeah, we're on the sell setup, so I'm looking forward to seeing price sell off to this area. I'm looking forward to massive sell off to this area, and if price should sell off to this area, there will be a lot of moves on gold. There will be a lot of pairs against USD, but if price should respect this zone, then that's where the problem is. If price should respect this zone, then we have problems because there's possibility of price coming back to this area. I'm going to just use my line to signify what I mean. If price should fail to take out this area, we start to see some lower time frame range here, and price was able to find a push, then this guy will be taken. We'll probably have a new to go further or to go lower, but from from this structure that we have, we should be expecting price to complete its move to the lower low. So this week, if we open, I'm not expecting price to sweep any highs anymore, because price has swept a lot of highs. Price has swept a lot of highs. So I'm not expecting any high to be taken again. Just because price has done a lot of sweep lately. That's why, not because price cannot be why. Price has done a lot of sweep. I feel we should have more reasons to sell. So what are the major news that will give us that push to sell DXY? That's where I'm really concerned about this news. Now the major news comes in on Thursday. The major news here is on Thursday. Well, this unemployment claim is a major news for dollar. Even as much as the previous news came in negative. From Powell's speech, Powell talked about a lot of things, and part of what Powell talked about, I had my AI to quickly summarize. Okay, it's not showing. Let me see. Yeah, I have my AI to quickly give me a summary of what Powell says, and Powell was talking about demand. What is it? Okay, I think this is it. Yeah. The US economy has demonstrated resilience amid significant policy change, with the labor market nearing maximum employment. That's number one. And inflation gradually declining from pandemic highs, currently around 2.6% for total PCE price and 2.9% for core PCE price. Traders should monitor the slowdown in job growth, down to an average of 25,000 per month over recent months, with the unemployment rate stable, but indicating potential downside risks to employment, especially if demand weakens. Further, inflation pressures are influenced by tariffs. Presently, we have a lot of tariffs going on, so these are what are causing all the negativities, which are stated to push price higher in some categories, with the effect expected to be short-term but uncertain in timing and magnitude. However, there's a risk that this could lead to more persistent inflation if wage price dynamically accelerates. This is a lot of things to talk about, and these are things that are getting Trump very angry at the moment. So the tariffs are bringing in money, but the clients are losing structures. That's what the demand is talking about. They are forcing a lot of things to work. A lot of people are getting tired because they've increased the scope of price, they've increased the demand of price, they've increased the price of all commodities. Apple complaining, everyone is complaining quietly, but I think Apple has taken it upon himself so that it won't look as if Trump is going to shut down Apple. Trump is has a lot of power to do everything presently, but the tariff says he wants everything to be done in America, which is a good thing. But with the way things are, the structure has been built already in China, which for years Trump has not been happy about it, and we want it to stop. Let's start doing things in our own country, and that's what is giving dollar a little bit decline. Unfortunately, I feel dollar will tank at some point. Unfortunately, I feel that I will tank because the growth will start when all these things is in place and people get used to the price, and gradually price will start pushing higher. But for now, because of the correction and everything, price is really declining as Trump is trying to correct a lot of things, which is good. But investors are scared and they are trying to push money into different things. So this week for me, I'm still bearish due to the fact that last week it swept previous week high. So for sweeping that high, I believe we should impulsively sweep these lows. All the lows we have here, we should impulsively sweep them. So I'm impulsively selling. We already accomplished taking out the previous day low or the previous day swing low. So we should be looking forward to taking the immediate weekly swing low. Daily low has been taken. This is the daily low. We've swept it, we closed below it, so we've taken that one out, which is on Friday. Now we are supposed to make a new lower low. So making a new lower low, price could come into this area this week. So I'm expecting price on the daily to close below here and probably retest and continue, or we should have a significant small candle like a range here before we drop. So but all in all, I just want to see price create a new low. So we're expecting a new low for a couple of days. We could have it in, let's see how many days this low takes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's a couple of weeks before this new low was formed. So we could have that also this week. We could have 5 days before the new low was formed. But if Friday news could give us this massive push, we should be expecting something similar on Thursday. Okay, I think that's that on DXY. No reason for me to go to 4 hour on DXY because this is my expectation for the day, and my expectation for the week is to see price close lower. But this area is a very sensitive area. We need to see that price breaks below, closes below. There is still possibility for price to reject. So whatever price wants to do, no problem. But for confirmation of bearish trend, I need price to close below. I mean candles to close below, just like this. Yes, I need to see candle close below. Then I want to see intentions of sweeping probably some highs before impulsively going low. Okay, I think that's that on DXY. All the same, for those that like trend, I will say this trend has also been rectified. Yeah, if you go into this trend here, you see this trend has been rectified, and possibility for this trend to hold is nil because price has used this trend and has broken impulsively this trend. So we should see a new lower low, a breakout, retest, and continuation of this trend. Yes. Okay, that's that on the XY. So with these, I'm majorly selling. I'm looking forward to sales on the XY this week, and with that in mind, I'll be looking forward to seeing buy setups on gold, buy setups on G, buy setups on E, buy setups on BTC. But presently I see some misbehavior on BTC, so I realize that BTC on a weekly is trying to correct, so it's fine. But all the same, we'll look for opportunities for buys this week on significant pairs. All right, thank you guys. Do have an amazing week. I wish you all an amazing week filled with profit and packed with a lot of bonuses. Love you guys. See you. Bye, guys.